wouldn't react any special type of way. I would just be like, that's dope.
I got a quest. I got a quest. Girl, I got a question for you. Can I get an answer?
That's it. How else am I supposed to react? Like, is it supposed to change because the computer wrote it? Because I could care less if the poem is written by anybody. Like a squirrel could have written the poem and it could have made me feel the exact same way. If it's a good poem, then it's a good poem. Then, like, what else am I supposed to do? What else am I supposed to say? Artificial intelligence doesn't scare me all too much, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm an optimist when it comes to that stuff. I don't think it's just gonna end up killing humanity. If anything, I think it'll just leave us alone. It's not gonna turn into Terminator. I know that. So, or I don't know that, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna turn into Terminator. Now, if they were to become self-aware, if they were to become more self-aware and smarter and more creative, then my answer is still the same. Like, typically, when people get smarter, like when human beings get smarter, we get less violent. We get less hostile. We just are, which is why most people on the planet who are even just generally smart about things tend not to be violent. Now, they can be, but they're not. And I think that is pretty much how artificial intelligence is going to be. Like, and ironically enough, when I think of artificial intelligence being self-aware and smarter and more creative, I think that just makes them more like us, but more smarter and creative and perhaps even more self-aware. Like, I know a big concern when it comes to artificial intelligence is that what if it turns out they're like Columbus? All middle fingers to this dude, but when Columbus came over to America thinking that it was India because he's stupid, when he came over, he started conquering stuff and murdering people and enslaving people and raping a whole bunch of people and pillaging villages and all sorts of terrible garbage-like personality behaviors and stuff. Scientists like Stephen Hawking, R.I.P., Elon Musk, the current CEO of Apple, like a bunch of people like that, executives at Google, a bunch of people like that are just like, yo, what if that's the same case? But I don't think it would be, because of my reasons stated earlier. And as far as I can tell, I just think that's how it's gonna be. We would either end up coexisting with artificial intelligence and sort of helping one another out. Like, I think they would help us evolve more organically and genetically, so to speak, almost like putting us on the level of like Batman or Captain America or something like that, because they would be able to perform a lot of stuff via nanotech. Like, the advancements I think that they would bring to humanity, I mean, if they choose to do so, they could choose not to. They're smarter, so they might have thought of the reasons to not do that. But, like, I just don't think it'll be all that bad. But when we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I don't want to, like, freak out or, like, sensationalize the negative possible aspects of it, because, like, good stuff never really gets sensationalized the way bad stuff does. Which is why I don't like watching the news and stuff like that, because the whole if it bleeds, it leads thing sort of is true, unfortunately. And I don't want that to be the case for something that has the potential to change everything on a pretty much a literal universal scale. That's my stance on AI, from them writing beautiful poems to being smarter and more creative. Because aren't humans trying to be smarter and more creative and more self-aware? So I don't know, but that's my take on it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe for more videos because I post once a week. Follow me on Instagram because that's where I post everything else. My little side projects, cinemagraphs, whole bunch of different artsy stuff. I just hit up my animator last night. Got story times coming. I actually just have to take the time and write them out and not be lazy about it. But until then, binge watch my other videos on IGTV and my channel.